You've finished your shopping trip for the day. How are you feeling about your supplies that you've received?
I'm feeling pretty good.
Yeah? Do you have a plan?
I'm just gonna wing it.
Okay. Andy, how are you feeling about the different things that you've chosen for your...
I am feeling really good.
Yeah?
Because I got all the things I like and other people like.
Perfect. What is our secret ingredient for our chefs today? Today, the secret ingredient is dog bones. We're making puppy dog eggs. Our competitors can choose between the list of ingredients, but must use at least a dog bone or a dog biscuit and at least 2 eggs. We have a guest judge. His name is Fenway. Right, Benny? He's ready. Here we are at Chef's cooking counter. The champion will be the one that fixes the eggs the dog likes best. Andy, how do you feel that your guest judge today is actually a canine?
I feel great because he's cute, fluffy, and more cute.
And Grace, Andy has quite a bit of cooking experience, as do you. What do you feel is the best quality of your cooking experience?
I know how to make crazy stuff like this. Dog eggs.
Gotcha. All right. Our chefs have landed in the kitchen with their supplies. They have 5 minutes to prepare their eggs, and then we'll cook. Ready, set, go. Andy, you've officially cracked 2 eggs, and that's it. Do you feel that this is enough so far to beat the competition?
Yes.
Okay, he's taking it in. There goes his eggs. Our judge is just really tired of waiting. Grace is working very hard. The sweat is just beating off of her.
This is a hot kitchen, ladies and gentlemen.
Hot kitchen.
Eggs and dog.
Grace again.
I'm ready for the plate.
So we're making the G-Race.
Welcome back to the kitchen. Our competitors will be judged on plated presentation, overall cooking taste,
And
and
food quality.
food quality.
Grace, tell us about the meal you prepared today.
My meal is doggy scrambled eggs. And I smushed 2 of these. Very pretty, right? And then I just added them up with the eggs. Then, to make it look nice, I added a milk bone.
Let's see the presentation. Andy, tell us a little bit about your meal that you prepared for our guest judge Fenway today.
I prepared a fin omelet, which is an omelet, crushed 4 of these on it and inside.
Let's get a close-up of the presentation of the plate. What will our guest judge think of his puppy dog eggs? Dun, dun, dun. Our judges are here in the kitchen. Judging for taste today will be Fenway. Judging for appearance today will be Mr. David. Mr. David, presentation skills. Do you go with the one on the left or the one on the right?
You know, for the left, I really like the colors that were used here. I like the textures. We've got some sprinkles on top. This is a little simpler, but I love the use of the milk bone. It's divided in half. It really provides some separation to the plate. It really ties it all together. We've got a lot of empty space here on this plate, so I'm really not sure. It's a really tough decision.
If you have to make one, is it left or is it right?
I'm going to go with right.
Thank you very much. And now, what does our guest judge think? Fenway, come on over. What about the next dish?
No, it's which plate he finishes first.
back.
It's whichever plate he finishes first. He might finish it.
Oh, I think that one's winning.
Wait, almost there. Oh! No!
You finished yours, though, Andy.
No, he has to finish those last pieces of milk.
It's a draw. Grace wins the competition for presentation, and Andy wins the competition for overall taste quality.
Wait,
Nacho chip, girlfriend.
That's right. It's the nacho chip competition. Our chefs will use any mixes of the cheeses provided. They'll have to plate 10 tortilla chips, and they must use our secret ingredient, sour cream. They'll put their 10 chips ready to go into the oven, and then they'll plate them when they come out.
Grace Neal, what do you think the outcome of this challenge will be?
I think I'm very confident during this nacho cheese challenge because I've done a bunch of nachos in my days.
And is there anything to conclude that?
I've gotten very experienced with this type of category because I just do.
Okay. Andy Cumming, do you feel like you have an easy opportunity of making it through this challenge in a winning streak?
I do. I make nachos like every week. I have to have my daily nacho.
And I was just wondering, and I'm sure everyone that's watching the video is, are you representing a lion on your shirt?
No.
Okay.
You ready?
Penny?
It is quite a cheese catastrophe over here. You don't have to cook with the sour cream unless you want to. You can use the sour cream however you want
They can't
to.
make it on the side though.
But we have to.
We are not sure what Chef Andy is doing. Only half of his chips have cheese, but he is convinced that this is the right way to go as he closes his oven door. Things are certainly stacking up for Chef Grace. We have a special guest with us today. His name is Thomas. He fills his mouth with Rolos, and he's only here because he loves nachos. Okay, the presentation of Andy's nachos. They look amazing. Also double stacked.
Not double stacked.
And then we have
G-Race.
Chef G-Race and her presentation skills. And she's also chosen the double stack. Who will be our winner? Okay, and this should.
After I did it, I ate it.
You get sassy.
There's an interesting cream that's under the cheese that kind of soggies up the chips a little, but it does give it a nice flavor. But my inside chip's pretty soggy.
Yeah, the sogginess does shine through. What's in the middle of the plate?
It's a blob of cheese.
It seems to be more heavy on the sour cream.
Interesting choice. The sour cream is rather thick through this. But yes, interesting choice. The sour cream kind of falls right out over top of it. It has good flavor though. The selection of cheeses for both nachos were really amazing. These chips are a little crispier. I would go for taste on this. I would go for presentation on Chef G-Race's.
Die again!
Both chefs eat their nachos for the first time.
Quality stuff.
Grace's materials.
Hello.
Grace's materials.
Okay, I got Pillsbury Funfetti. I got it because it comes with sprinkles and it's a really pretty color. Then I got Gardelli Chocolate Supreme because I love Gardelli. Then I got Snickers for David.
And here is Andy's choice.
I got Rolos because I know my mom and my brother and my whole family love Rolos. And I got Ghirardelli's double chocolate because when we went to a party a couple of days ago, I had this and it was so delicious. And I thought of doing triple chocolate chip with Rolo.
That's a very good choice.
Oh.
You guys, I'm sorry.
Okay.
How many eggs do you need?
Oopsie daisy.
Do you each need one egg?
Yeah, 1 egg.
For this challenge, you'll get the fresh eggs.
Booyah.
And what else do you need?
Oh my gosh, these are so good.
Then
These
1/4
look
cup of water.
So good.
1/3 vegetable.
Oh my, it's a very busy kitchen in here. We've got fudge and stirs and lots of things. Don't spill the, oh, so close. Amazing job by Chef Andy. Rolos have entered into the picture in Andy's brownies, along with some chocolate chips. It's a whole new meaning to double chocolate chip. Snickers galore, it seems, have entered into the brownie mix of Grace meal. Chef
It doesn't
Grace,
look like I've done any, but I've done like 10
are they
little
folded
bars.
into? Oh my goodness. Grace is putting her finishing touches on her brownie pie just before we get into the oven. And he's getting his brownies plated as well into his pan for cooking. Lots of Rolos and chocolate chips, it seems, as he pats it down into a nice globby looking mess.
Well, Rolos are amazing.
Sadly, it appears that both of our chefs have forgotten to put the eggs in their recipes. Dun, dun, dun. Brownies. How do you feel about the fact that this is more than 4 times the allotted amount of chocolate a normal person should eat?
I feel like heaven.
Do you think that your recipe is going to turn out better than Grace's?
I say yes, because I chose more chocolate than her, and I think she's going to win too, because she has pretty colors and she could also win.
I understand. So it was noted during cleanup that no one bothered to use eggs for their recipe, although the box called for one. How do you feel about your recipe not having the eggs it needed?
Oh my gosh.
Grace, you've used quite a bit of Snickers in your recipe today. Why did you use Snickers? Why the selection of Snickers as your candy bar?
Because I know that David loves Snickers.
Interesting. And you used almost a whole bag of Snickers, you realize. Do you feel like you could have over-Snickered?
I don't think that's such a thing.
No. What makes you think that your recipe will be better than your competition?
Well, I know that my presentation will be better because I have this whole plan all ready for it.
I understand. And what about taste? Do you think yours will taste better than the competition?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because it was noted during the cleanup that no one bothered to use eggs in their recipe, although the box called for them. How do you feel about your recipe not having eggs?